night for the solo ham here in Sangre Grande. We're at Grande Food Hub, and we're still waiting on things to get started. It's a little after 6, but the crowd is building nicely. So tonight there would be 10 juniors, 16 and under, and then, sorry, under 16, and 5 quote-unquote seniors, 16 and over, who will be competing in the solo competition tonight. Alright, so let me put in my mic. Alright, so let me put in my mic a minute, just so that you meet the judges. Give me 1 second. And welcome again to everybody on the screen. Alright, so again, if you haven't met Mr. Chow is one of the
well, first of all, thank you so much for the coverage of the for our panel the hub. This is our second year, as you know. We've been following over the weekend. We really appreciate this wonderful lady coming here and be determined and committed to supporting not only PAN internationally, but PAN here in Sangre Grande, because we're very proud of our town. The town of Sangre Grande here in East Trinidad, a lot of talent, including PAN. So tonight, actually, we've been blessed to have these judges. These are some local artists, very popular guys. This is first of all Chris Rojas. He is a soca parang artist here in Trinidad. So you're not gonna see him after this weekend because he's gonna be in all the national shows throughout Trinidad. He actually hosts his own events. So tonight he's making like a big sacrifice just being here. And so we appreciate it. He was here last year and he came back here. So Mr. Rojas, tell the world who you are. And
thank you very much, Damien, tonight. So my name is Chris Rojas, as Damien said. I'm a soca parang artist hailing right here from Sangre Grande, and it's always a joy to take part in things that is uplifting for the youths and the generation to come ahead. It's something good, so I always believe in being a part of that. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to see the competition and being able to give them a fair chance to continue, and probably from here they will reach worldwide with the same band playing. Yes, so thank you very much.
So he's also a singer, songwriter, and a bad quattro man. I mean, unbelievable, real rhythm. So he knows all about the music, and so we're really happy to have him here. So
sorry, which parang group are you affiliated with?
Also, I actually have my own parang band, and it's called La Fuente de Musica, meaning in English it's the fountain of music. So it's local, it's right here from Sangre Grande. I've never done competition, but my grandfather would have had a band called La Paloma from Sangre Grande. He would have had affiliation with the song called Sangre Grande as well, Moonlight Serenaders, and that's where it started for me. So I wrote a lot of soca parang for like Crazy, Leon Caldero, just to name a few. And we have a lot of things coming out this season as well, where the one on the 23rd of this month.
And of course, this month is the
Parang History Month. Yes, you're well updated with the information. So that is true. This month is Parang History Month, and I'm happy to know that we have a space in that genre. And that is what I love about our country, Trinidad and Tobago. We are multicultural. It have a space for everybody, and actually Parang is my space. So I'm looking forward to the season ahead. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and lastly, we may do something collaborating right here, Grande Food Up, to again spread the Trini culture to the world. but also to celebrate local grande artists and come together and just have a platform and a stage to that. So I just want to also welcome the other judges tonight. This is Nival and Akash B. They are from a multi-award band, Indian art orchestra. They do from everything from traditional Indian music to local chutney soca, reggae, kaiso, soca. I mean, you name it. Them doing everything. So Nival, he will share a little bit about who he is, as well as Akash. But I have to say, these two guys have been very, very committed to our town. When we do events here in Sangre Grande, they're always the ones to step up and say, yeah, we're in it. So I'll let them introduce themselves, and they're our judges.
Hi, this is Nival B from the multi-award winning band DRCL in the Art. And as Damien mentioned, the traditional Indian art started in 1955 in Guayco, Sangre Grande, and we're in the third generation now. So a lot of changes and evolution. My brother Akash Bisamba and myself now, I'm kind of on the third generation now as DRCL in the Art. We're grateful and we're honored to be here in support of Sangre Grande, supporting culture, being national awardees of the Hummingbird Gold Medal in the arts. We always put our best foot forward and our hearts in full-fledged towards the culture of Sangre Grande and the whole of Trinidad and Tobago. So this evening, it's an honor to be judging these young stars here in this pan competition, and we look forward to giving our full heart support from all the members of DRCL in the arts. I'm Akash Bisamba, top producer, musician, I'm a songwriter, frontline vocalist, musician, and it's all for the love of Sangre Grande. As I say, born and bred in Sangre Grande, from Indian art to Diram Pasadi in the art, now to DRCL in the art in the third generation. We are the Sangre Grande Food Hub, and I want to say blessed love and best of luck to all our contestants here this evening.
Thank you. When next time we will see you?
Well, definitely, it's almost weekend after weekend. You can check us out on Facebook.com, DRCL in the Arts, and you can see all the updates on commercial events and little sneak peeks of the private events that we do almost every weekend. So check us out on YouTube as well, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all social media platforms.
You want to say anything?
I don't want to say everything else. He's not even spokesman anyway.
Okay, thank you so much. All right. Enjoy the evening. Okay, so you're met the judges tonight for tonight's competition. Again, there will be 10 contestants who will be competing for the under 16 category and 5 who will be competing for the 16 and over category. It's really exciting in here. I'm seeing the contestants, some of them are, dressed to kill, so we should expect such a wonderful night tonight, last night and the night before. Really, really interesting stuff. So hope you all enjoy. Sit back. We just waiting on things to get started. So yeah, enjoy the music. We selected Joe on the turntable there. Same right here. Yeah. So look at them, everybody sharp, sharp, sharp. Hey, look at our little entertainer. Let's say hello. I only remember this guy from the other night.
Hi,
What's your name?
Jordan Barker.
Jordan, are you accustomed to singing and performing?
Yes.
Do you sing your own soca or calypso in school or anywhere else?
Well, I was building up one, but it didn't really work out well.
No, but you did such a great job the other night. I was really, really entertained. I love your energy. I love how you command the crowd and the stage. I love how you got your little backup singers to come and help you. So keep on doing your good stuff, Really good. So are you performing tonight?
I will see if I can.
Oh, okay. All right then. Take care.
Take care.
All right. Hey, Lenny, how you doing? Alright, let me put on this mic. 1 second, eh? Yeah, Lenny, that's the hype man. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? Tolia. Huh? Yes. Thank you.
Get in contact with family again. We'll come and do a little up by beat.
Alright.
Yeah? Up to the classroom and when it's sharing and when you're practicing and
Yeah.
so you come prepare us all to hour we can yeah. Fantastic after.
Alright, cool.
Gary.
Alright, thanks, Kelly.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Tiffany. Nice, Barbara. Everybody. We got augmented group. Repping. Come out and full support. Hello. Yeah, so we're still waiting on, I guess, the other contestants to arrive, and then they should be picking the orders, numbers for the order of appearance. You're welcome, Sydney.
This is my decision to spend my life with you. I cherish this feeling, an everlasting desire for you, no darling.
Hey, Austin, it's supposed to be 6 o'clock, but we're still waiting on the performance to pick the order of appearance. So they still have to do picking up numbers and all of that. But I'll say, and let me see what time it is.
And to take what it takes to heaven must have sent you, baby. Heaven must have sent you.
Okay, so it's 6:20. So I'll say maybe the next 15 minutes to check back if you have something to do. But otherwise, we're just enjoying the music from Selected Joe, who's the DJ, the resident DJ here at Grand Club.
You became my greatest treasure. It's my pleasure. And anything you want, just ask me.
So if this is your first night, on Friday night there were 18 contestants of age under 16, and of those 18, 10 advanced to the finals tonight. And last night we had 8 contestants, and of those 8, 5 advanced to the finals tonight, alright? So we'll have 10 under 16, 5, 15 and over. Sorry, 16 and over. And again, we're at Grande Food Hub. what you get. If you don't mind me.
Yeah.
So this is the pork,
Crispy pork with fries.
crispy skin pork with fry. Alright?
That's how the best pork.
Yeah?
That's how the best.
Right, so Colin, looking for some good pork, Colin, know where to come. All of a sudden it got smoky. You're welcome, Muslim. Yes, please don't forget to share, like. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hey Francis, how you doing? Tonight will be very exciting. Grande has some really amazing talent. How you doing? I had some of these ice cream earlier. Some coconut ice cream. Love me some beef. I'm well, thanks, Francis.
All contestants tonight, bring forward your tracks for tonight, please, so that they have it.
Alright, so Selector Joe is asking the contestants for all their music.
I have, yeah. I think they want to. So those of you who tracks that I don't have, step me
So
right.
this is our little dancer. I don't know if you all saw the video. But she played Selena's song, Como la Flor. So she played that and she danced. It was really entertaining. Austin, there's no worries at all. You can always catch us on the replay. But thanks so much for coming tonight and hanging out with us. Last night we had a really nice surprise with Shaniqua, the panelists who played two sets of pans. 3-pan and a tenor, so yeah. Looking forward to seeing her tonight.
Hey, what bring mama? What bring up?
When you dance, dance forever, there must be love. Just Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
May I have your attention, please? It's now 6:26 p.m.
Yeah,
and
how you
we would
doing?
like to begin this evening's competition 6:30. But before we do, I ask all contestants 16 and under to come to the front by selector Joe to take their position.
All right, so 6:30 is the time that they want to start. And 16 and over, they are being asked to come to pick their numbers now.
Immediately after. So all 16 and under competitors, please come to the front by selector Joe.
Oh, Oslin, no, this is not the first year. This is the second year that they're having it. What I really enjoyed about this is how supportive everyone was of each other. Like no matter where you were in your pantry, I felt like everyone here supported you. Hello. Hey Suzanne, how you doing? Taken Aki Hill, brown from Hilltopper. Okay. DJ selector switches up on him. So. Selector Joe. Wait, now you're asking me if I'm still tired from Labor Day, or you saying you're tired from Labor Day? Arthur? Oh, nice, yes. Panorama season coming fast up on us. Before we know it, we will be in single pan competition, which will be in about 2 months. Nice, Suzanne. So if you have not been on for the weekend, there was an announcement from Matthew Steele Orchestra Music Academy. There would be a new band in the medium category for Panorama next year. So look out for them. And with that, there will be 2 bands from the Sangre Grande area in the medium category, Contestants and Matthew Steele Orchestra. Oh, Susanna. Okay, so Suzanne, you're in Grenada. So I heard, and my condolences to the Grenada Pan community. Two arrangers passed within the last week. One arranger was from Pan Wizards and the other from why is it escaping me? Oh, I can't remember the name right away. But yeah, another arranger from Grenada passed. So we had two arrangers passing this week. So my condolences to the Pan community. And I don't know why the other name is escaping me. I'm seeing the colors, but I can't think of the name right now. Suzanne, if you remember the name of the band that Whitney play with, if you can put it in. Hey Marcia, how you doing? All right, let me go to my notes because I don't know why I'm not remembering that band's name. Hey Mavis, how you doing? I'm good, Mavis. So you're not on the TV today? Rainbow City All Stars. Yes. So Rainbow City All Stars from Grenada. They lost their arranger, I think last evening as well. Mike, thanks for joining the chat, Mavis. Oh, wow. I was on here, that's a long time. I remember scouting for talent, but that's when I was a child. Joey Lewis, was that the girl in the pink and white? Hey, Trini Party, yeah. They've been so good. And I won't lie, knowing that some of them only have been learning like for a few weeks to a few months, I am really inspired. Hopefully I'll get to play in pan sometime soon. Hey Kenny, how you doing? Yes, thanks Suzanne, Rainbow City All Stars. Also, now you're related to Pompey, who is the band leader for Philadelphia Pansters, Philly Pansters. Yeah, I really feel like I could do something now that I see them. But then they have young brains, eh? My brains are not young, so we'll see. Oh, okay, Austin.
We have just completed the position picking for contestants 16 and under. I ask contestants 16 and over, make your way to the front, try to let you know their position.
All right, so 16 and over, gonna pick now. Hey Joshua, how you doing? Okay, this is Joshua. He's from Simple Song in Arima. And let's talk to Joshua. Okay, Joshua. So, where's the rest of your band? You live in Grande. How come you came by yourself?
My band is from Arima actually. So, yeah. Right now my band is practicing for Panorama. So, yeah.
Okay, nice. So, what inspired you to come and compete in the solo competition this weekend?
Well, this is my first solo competition, so I decided to join it. Yeah.
Very nice. You did a really good job on Water by Tyler. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
So are you playing the same song tonight?
No, I will be playing Samba.
Samba?
Yeah, Samba, yeah.
Okay, and who's that by?
Gloria. Gloria, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So looking forward to seeing your performance tonight.
That's, yeah.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Joshua. Oh yes, when I came, it wasn't raining. So I got here around 4:45. It wasn't raining, but soon after, it rained for like 5 to 10 minutes. And then after that, it was good. So I was hoping that we had good weather for tonight. Hey Russell, how you doing? Thanks, Russell. Oh, Russell, I think it's band, like a band member who is helping to support the people on stage. So I don't know if it's something to have them with stage fright, you know, but.
There's nothing that I want to call me. You're at the top of my list of always thinking of it. I still remember things that they say. I'm scared that you are
So I'm gonna be now joining. We're still waiting on things to get started. Right now, the 16 and under finalists, they are choosing their numbers that determines the order of their parents for tonight. And I'm assuming as soon as they finish, things will be underway. The under 16 category, the members already chose numbers. So.
Just to get me started. Told you about you.
Okay. Yes, so Junior, right? Oslim. In Navi, they call him Junior. I've been speaking to someone called Junior from Panacea, and I believe he is a ranger for Panacea. Baba was really good this year. Alright, so once the contestants start playing, I will be taking off my mic because in the past people have expressed interference and the quality of the pan with the mic isn't that great, so our love is like a ship on the All right, 1 second. Sure. You're gonna tell them about it?
If you want, yeah. It's called Mary Supreme. Oh, Mary, you want to talk about it? Come talk about it. What is the Mary Supreme?
This is the official taste for the night.
So basically, is any flavor of your choice, any flavor of ice cream of your choice, topped off with any flavor of cake, topped with some nice whipped cream and some M&Ms, and even you can see it drizzled with some nice chocolate syrup for $35, and you can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong with that. It was amazing. It was amazing. I recommend it. 10 out of 10 out of 10. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary.
So this is the gentleman who just had the pork. And this is what's the name of it again?
The Mary Supreme.
Mary Supreme.
Yeah.
Oh, and that is Mary.
That is Mary. Correct.
One and only.
Hey, Mary. That cake look good though. I wouldn't lie.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Anybody out there? Good evening. Welcome to Grand. This is Grand Food, by the way. Okay, little technical difficulties. So this one.
All right, they're working through some technical difficulties with the mic.
Okay, let's try that again. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Pan at the Hub. This is our second edition of Pan at the Hub. So we just want to first of all say thank you to all the contestants. So let's give it up for the contestants. All the under 16, over 16. We have students from the Matthew Steel Orchestra. Give it to Matthew Steel Orchestra. Come on, guys. Yep. And then we have folks from a band called the Toppers. Any of the Toppers fans out there? Alright. The Toppers always in the back. I sure are cute in the back there. And we also have contestants from outside those two bands. I know we have a contestant from Kush, right? Is that correct? Strong contingent. So, yeah, thank you so much. And, we know that we have panelists from all program who been supporting us. So we just want to give you thanks to celebrating Pan here in our town, and we want to continue that. But parents, we want to say thank you, grandparents, teachers, all the instructors, for just being with these kids. Playing in a competition is hard. I remember as a little kid trying to enter a competition, whatever it might be, and how nervous it used to be. I remember that, parents? Very, very difficult. And I see kids come here like barely above this pan and playing their hearts and soul out. And I have to say, I am so excited about Pan in Trinidad and Pan here in Sangre Grande. You with me? We definitely have some talent here. So we just want to say thank you so much for that. So my name is Daniel John, the owner and operator here at Grand Food Hub. And I just want to share something with you guys, because tonight is really what this is about. This is about community. It's about bringing all people together in one space to celebrate who we are as a people. We also have opportunities to help businesses. So we have all these local vendors here. Some of them, this is their first business. Some of them now starting. Some of them have opened with us for day one and still operating. And we want to celebrate those things here in Sangre Grande. So when we talk about Grande Food Hub, this is not some place where you go and eat it. This is a community space for our people. No matter where in Grande you live, this place is for you. So we are going to make some changes here coming up in October. We're actually going to offer breakfast here. We're going to offer breakfast and lunch. And we're going to try to do more community-driven cultural experiences right here in Sangre Grande. So we need your support. We need your help to do these things. Maybe you're a vendor. Maybe you cook something around that. Maybe you're an artisan. So just go online. You could go on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Look out for Grande Food Hub. Follow it. And if you probably one of those people, send us a message. We would love to talk to you guys, because we want to make this space your space. This is for Grande, and we'll continue doing so. So they might say, well, listen, John, what are you doing this pan thing for? And pans will be like, other people besides you people. I'll tell you something. My father was one of the founders for Contestants. Contestants is we band in Grande, of course. Everybody knows Contestants, right?
And my father and about 9 or 10 guys came up with the idea to start a band in Sangre Grande back in the, probably over 65 years ago, I think. And so pan was always around my household. I always had a tenor pan close by, guitar pan. My father used to play bass pan, all kind of different things. And I just remember always following them, whether it's for carnival, trotting behind codex, or trying to get a glimpse of them playing somewhere, and always watching the March grads for making sure, you hear about all the finalists and things like that for Panorama. So pan was always in my blood. I still have family members who play pan right now. One of my cousins actually still play with Phase 2. So pan is rich for me, really close to my heart. And having conversations with guys like Matthew's Orchestra and the Hilltoppers, we realized that there is a need for pan in this area and competition. So this is why we developed this thing called Pan at the Hub. But we will continue doing this as long as we get the support to doing it. So you being here tells us that we could probably do this maybe next year again. What do you guys think about that? Yeah? All right. So I am going to give it up to our hostess and the hostess. So come on down, Miss William, and take it over. She will kind of introduce everyone, including our judges and as well as the contestants. But we just ask you to, please, this is a no alcohol zone, so we just ask you politely, don't bring alcohol inside the space and try to support all the vendors around. We have a variety of food. We just ask this kind of, not cram in front of the space, make sure people could come and buy food. If you get hungry, just go walk around and get something. They would appreciate the business, and I guarantee you will want to come again, all right? So thank you very much again, and have a great and wonderful night.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chow. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second annual Pan at the Hub Steel Pan Competition. Grande's Got Talent Steel Pan Show. We had a nice opening from Mr. Chow, so for those of you who are familiar and those of you who weren't as familiar, you all know a little more about what the Food Hub has to offer and how it began and how they see themselves in the future. So everybody come out and support small businesses. That is what we must do to keep the good thing going. Before we officially start the show, I would like to call on Mr. Kenny Matthews from Matthews State Orchestra, the founder of Matthews State Orchestra, and the brain, along with Mr. Chow, behind this initiative, Pan at the Hub, to say a few words.
I am present tonight, everyone. I am present tonight, everyone. Good night. I already have spokesperson. Come on, come here. We're running now. Come here. Right, I'm Kelly Matthews, the founder of Matthews State Orchestra Music Academy, and this is Akil Brown. I'm from the Hilltoppers Steelpan Academy. Right, so tonight is a very important night for the kids, right? And I want to big up the parents for having this venture, supporting this venture with the children, because it's a special moment now. This Grande Got Talent is the name of this series, right? So tonight we're going to witness who got the talent. So tonight is a very important night. So it's a special night for us in Sangre Grande, because now tonight is not about the winning prize, $1,000. The second prize, $600. The third prize, $400. Tonight is not about that. Tonight is about bringing the community outside to witness our children perform at the highest level. We understand that part? Right? Tonight is to have our children, witness our children play at the highest level. That's what tonight is about. So we as the parents have to endorse that. Tonight is not about no money. It was just an incentive so that they could carry around themselves to wherever they expect, right? So we would like this competition to grow, and not just to give money. For my dream and Akil Brown's dream was to give a £10 stand and case for the first prize. It was no money, or a second pan, or a guitar, or a laptop, right? But due to, we don't know how things go, right? sponsors and everything. But we have to give Mr. Chow his praise. Yeah? So give Mr. Chow a big round of applause. Yeah? Because when I come to the table with the package, if no one else listens, Mr. Chow listens. That is why we are here today. Mr. Chow listens. He observes, he listens what is taking place, and anything to do with children and building communities, he's there. He always been there. He doesn't like the front page so much, but he always been there. Right? So I will pass the mic to Mr. Akin to share his other sentiments too.
Good night again, guys. Thanks for coming out. I don't want to say too much. I mean, Mr. Chow and Mr. Martin said most of it. What I want to see basically is that the competition grow from strength to strength. And it meet the goals, which is really to foster positivity in the community as Sangre Grande. So appeal to everyone here, everyone who is looking on from the live stream and so on, to understand the initiative and support it with all you can, right? There's a lot of negative elements in the society today, and we have to push back. And this is one of the initiatives, right? So we stand up firm in solidarity. Pan is love, Sangre Grande is love, people we love you. All the participants, go do your best, become one with the stage, enjoy it. It have plenty moments like this to come. We are all winners. Have a good night. Great show.
Thank you, Akil. Love said. Akil and I have been friends for as long as I remember. Yes, we play all kind of bands, big bands, small bands, medium bands, pan around the neck. Some of you will like know about pan around the neck. I will never see it. And you're fighting to catch that, you're sharp up inside it. Now pans on stands, right? So me and Akil go way back, we're not no strangers, right? So now we have our own band. He'll top us to the world, Matthew still orchestra to the world. Alright, so enough of that. Now, I want me to give a big round of applause to our hostess. See our host, she's working since Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm like, look boy, Monday. The hosts have been working, she has been working. So give Miss Gillian Bridget Martin a big round of applause. Big round of applause. Right, so let's host this.
Thank you, Ms. Martin. And it is indeed a pleasure not to only belong to a steel orchestra, but to be a part of this. I have known some of these players personally and impersonally over a couple of months and in some instances years, and I've seen them when they just started learning how to hold their pan sticks, and to see from then to now how far they have reached. We can't take for granted because it takes a lot of dedication, it takes patience. They have to have patience with themselves, and it takes hard work on each player to reach where they are now from then to now. So I congratulate all of you for a job well done from the first leg, which was Friday, until yesterday, and now we're here at the finals. As we continue, I'm seeing a lot of friends, family, loved ones in the audience, and I say a pleasant good night to each and every one of you, and I thank you so much for coming out here this evening. I see pan enthusiasts, I see local celebrities, panelists. Mr. Marvin Edward is in the audience, Mr. Keegan Tate is in the audience. Both men are well-known, seasoned musicians in Trinidad and Tobago, and they have played not only local but overseas, and they have heard about this competition and they are out here this evening to support the initiative and contestants. Thank you guys for coming. Without further ado, let me introduce the judges for this evening's competition. We have 3 judges. Mr. Neva December and Akash B are the 3rd generation of one of Trinidad and Tobago's respected musical family carrying forward Trinidad and Tobago's flag in the Indian art form. The band has been honored with a Hummingbird Gold Medal for music and culture, and they have been traveling throughout, taking music worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Liba December and Akash Dev. Our third judge is well known all the same, and we hear about it all the time in one of the seasons that we all love and we all look forward to throughout the year. Mr. Chris Rojas, the Prince of Para and Soca Para, and he is born and bred right here in our beautiful town of Sangre Grande. Chris Rojas is not only an entertainer, a performer, but is also a songwriter. Yes, he pens his own music as well as for other artists. Mr. Chris Rojas, he delights many audiences. From young to old, he has them jumping off their feet. Welcome, Mr. Chris Rojas. Without further ado, we did all our introductions over the past 2 days, so we're going to get right into it. This evening, we're seeing 10 contestants for the under 16 category, which we are going to start now. Our first contestant, I call to the stage, playing a Latin soca song. A Latin soca song, and it is actually one of the highlighted songs in the island of St. Martin. Big tune up there. Soca Salsa. I invite to the stage contestant number 1, Malia Martinez, to play Soca Salsa.
The entry music too. Thanks, Lenny, for dropping by. Enjoy your cricket. City, how you doing?
Before she takes the stage, I would like to indicate to the audience that hold the round of applause until the contestant finishes their rendition of their music. Thank you.
Yeah, what she's trying to say is that one of the judges indicated, well in fact Mr. Marvin Edwards indicated that while seen as final night, the kids are on their own right now, alright? So, you see the clappers, try to refrain from that. Because some people clapping all the time, right? And we throwing off our own children. Yes, so that's why we use that initiative. No
Okay,
clapping.
don't get
So
cookie,
the
yeah,
song is
Lenny.
playing and we're clapping, yes. But some people now clapping, right? So that is the reason for that.
Hey, City. Hey, Winston. I love how she played through. When the music stopped, she played through like a true
And we
champion.
are off to an exciting, powerful start. That was Leah Martinez, contestant, soca starter. Give it up to her. Beautiful job, beautiful job. Yes. Contestant number 2 will be gracing the stage just now. In between, while we're setting up, DJ Joseph will run a track and we'll give the judges time to deliberate their points.
Gloria, you're welcome. You're looking calm. I think he's back to just focus.
Judges, can we continue? Yes. So, I'm observing that these contestants are not only bringing the music, but they're bringing the fashion. Do you all agree? Yes. They're bringing in the fashion. Contestant number 2, Zelle Hayes, is here to play Engine Room. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2 is Engine Room. 9 years old, Dalian Hayes. They're off to such a good start.
Yes, nice job. Dalian here. So that is contestant number 2 of 10 for the under 16 category of pan solos tonight. And then we have 5 contestants who will be competing in the 16 and over category. And we're at Brandy Food Hub. And this is the final round of the 3-day weekend little pan festival we had here. Pan at the Hub. Yeah, the crowd come out.
As we continue, it is bring to the stage contestant number 3 with a Latin song, Samba. Joshua, give him a round of applause, please.
Again, Joshua from Simple Song in Arima.
absolutely beautiful. And one thing that we have all been observing about this competition is that there are so many different genres of music that each contestant is bringing to the table. That is representative of cultures and background, so much diversity, so it can suit each and everyone's fancy. So that shows that they're not on one track, you know, and it represents what Trinidad is, a multicultural society. That was contestant number 3, Joshua Jervis, with Samba. We welcome to the stage contestant number 4. Contestant number 4 will be playing Pan by Storm by Designer. I introduce to you all Sapphire Rose Novel.
Hi, y'all. Yes, he did. He did.
Contestant number 5, bringing us the Pan by Storm. One of the panorama winner songs back in the day. I think it was by Fontaine. Yeah? They mash up the world stage, Prince Savannah.
The mash up the place, but they didn't win.
As we prepare, he'll give the judges the
It's really hot in here. No breeze blowing right now. Yeah, Ellen. Yeah.
So simply having a live time. Pan at the Hub. Second annual steelpan competition and talent show. And we have a beautiful audience here tonight. Contestant number 5 is Tamia Charles, and she will be playing Pinto Wine, a Joey Lewis classic. Welcome Tamia Charles.
One of you all big up. One of you all said this was your favorite, so it's Tamia Charles.
All right, yeah. Give me back the mic, right? Give me back the mic, right? Yeah, reflect here. Right, so we're going back right back to the top. Right, folks? Right back to the top. It's a competition. It's a competition. Right back to the top. All right. Right back to the top. Nice playing to me. Nice playing to me, Charles. We're prepared. Right, so we will have that again.
Okay, they have a little bit of smoke here that's tickling everybody. If you can hear everybody coughing right now.
We're going to take a 2-minute break because we're going to be cooking and doing Contestant.
There's a person.
Let's take 2 minutes.
Yeah. So we have to come up to the stage. Yeah, just 2 minutes. All right.
They're tickling your nose. You got some water in the meantime? Take care of a
So we can all come in. You know, little things happen. Well, this is excitement. It's Trinidad. What a full house tonight. And so far, all the contestants are bringing their A game. And it's not easy to take a stage in front of strangers among our friends and family. It's different when you're at home, it's different when you are at the panyard. So, I applaud these young ones. They're doing a great job. So, they are continuing from the start, from the top with contestant number 5, yes? And her track is Pinto Wine, a Joey Lewis classic. Is everyone coming in? I'd like everyone's attention. Everybody come in, come in, come in. The smoke has cleared. The artist is ready, but I want everyone to come in. Randy has never seen such a beautiful steel pan competition put together. So let's give each contestant our undivided attention. Right. I see the audience is ready now. To Mia Charles. She will be playing Pinto Wine, a Joey Lewis classic. DJ Joe, take it away. St. Charles with a Joey Lewis classic. I saw a man grab a woman's hand. They leaped off their seat and was ballroom dancing in the back down there. She brought people to their feet. Yes. One of her favorites. That was contestant number 5. And we move on to contestant number 6.
Okay, how did that work? Look in there, because I see it reconnect a few times.
So we're ready for contestant number 6. Contestant number 6. I introduce Judah Barker. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Okay, so remember Judah is the reigning champion.
Hello guys, it's Timothy reporting weather forecast today for TV6 News. There's dark, gloomy skies with beautiful, colorful pans, raining pan notes. And it's about to rain a lot more now that I'm here.
Like a pan by storm coming on.
Make it rain.
Contestant number 6, Judah Barker, and it certainly rained notes. It did rain notes. I remind all contestants the rules of the game. The competition, your songs should be 4 minutes and under. Yes? Beautiful, beautiful performance. Energetic. So we've seen 6 contestants so far. Contestant number 1, Malia Martinez. Contestant number 2, Dalian Haynes. Contestant number 3, Joshua Jervis. Contestant number 4, Sophia Rose Norville. Contestant number 5, Tamia Charles. And we just saw contestant number 6. Bringing contestant number 7 to the stage, one of the youngest contestants in the competition this evening, and she's here to deliver. Beautifully attired in her red polka dot dress, she's setting up and ready to play. Her name is Zendaya Brown. Contestant number 7, Zendaya Brown.
How y'all doing there? If y'all liking the stream, please hit that thumbs up, that love button. Whatever you see to show that you like the stream.
Contestant number 7, the beautiful Zelle Brown. Oh my goodness, I would like to be a judge this evening, you know, this competition. All these children, they're bringing it. Judges Chris Rojas, Akash B, and Neva B, they have their work cut out for them. Are we enjoying the show so far? Yes? Are we enjoying the show so far? Give it up to all the contestants. They're doing a great job. As we set up, we are waiting contestant number 8,
Elizabeth.
DJ Joseph. Play a tune in the meantime, and we'll give the judges a minute to deliberate. So this competition was open to the public, general public, anyone who is a player, full-time player in Sangre Grande. And we saw so many applicants from different bands coming. We had a couple of Europeans, contestants from Matthew Steel Orchestra, from the Topper Steel Orchestra, from like the Presbyterian School, Augmented Pan Group. Contestant in here tonight, she qualified to the final. Different groups. So now, we take to the stage contestant number 8, David, plays Pan in A minor DJ. Pan. This is great.
Remember, she's only 11. She's just turned 11.
Yeah. Good vibes right through. So 10 contestants, just to remind you, made it to the finals here this evening. And we are on to contestant number 9. 2 more to climax this evening's 16 and under.
With my internet acting up.
We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, now I see people on the outside. We're back. I invite you all to come in. Come in, come in, come in. You can't miss this. You can't miss this. Rock and come in. This is Grandy's Got Talent. Yes. Come and support. Whether or not your contestant is on stage, come in and show the support. Contestant number 9 is here. Dr. Cassandra tonight. AKA Dr. Cassandra. Lisa Wilson, contestant number 9. Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 4, 3, 2, 1. Mystery DJ.
Heat at the hub. Heat at the hub.
She came out blazing for them.
And we are down to
Last
our
time she looked a
final
little shy.
contestant in this evening.
Like she out of her shell.
16 and under category.
Augmented.
Our final contestant. Our 10th contestant is a newcomer to Pan, and he loves his steel pan, and he's doing an amazing job so far. One of the highlights is that he made it to the finals, and he's eager to show his skills and do his best and have fun. Here playing for us, contestant number 10, Levi Romero. One second as we adjust this down. Yes. Levi Romero. unforgettable. The final contestant, Divine Romero. And what a wonderful climax it is to this evening's 16 and under Pan at the Hub Steel Pan competition. In 10 to 15 minutes, we will see the next half of the competition, which will be the 16 and over, where 5 contestants move forward. So within the next 15 minutes, you can feel free to use the restroom, which is on my right. Mill around the compound, mingle, make friends, get something to eat at the sushi spot. If you like pork, we have pork on sale, we have Jamaican foods, we have beef, ice cream. There's a variety of different foods and beverages right here at the food hub. Again, I want to say a pleasant good night to the judges that are here. We have 3 judges on board this evening.
Let me catch up on my hellos.
Chris Rojas, the Prince of Sangre Grande.
Ingrid, how you doing?
Writer, singer, entertainer, performer.
Hey Dory. DJ Panras, hope you're good.
Representing the
Hey
Indian
Dan
arts
Roy
and culture in
from
Trinidad
Barbados.
and Tobago
William
and
Flores.
around the world. Thank you to EBMA, Mr. Chow,
Raphael, what's
Service
up?
Auto Supplies. They are big on culture
Ann, how you doing?
and arts. They
Barbara.
are one of the main sponsors here for this event. They sponsor events such as this,
Is that right now?
religious organizations, schools, anything that can promote the youth, culture, and art form. And we need that right here in Trinidad, because as you can see, there is so much talent demonstrated here tonight. Yes. A big shout out to all the teachers, the instructors that prepared the children for this evening, their friends, their family, who gave them all that moral support and encouragement. We applaud you. So for the next 15 minutes, we are taking a break.
Are we taking
and
a break?
I hand you over to Selector Joe, who's not only a DJ, he is a music teacher. So we are surrounded by musicians in the house. Yes. Big up Selector Joe for doing such a great job for the whole weekend preparing countless truth upon truth and having it prepared at hand for each contestant to take the stage. What an easy job. Thank you, Selector Joe. Much time.
Glad you joined us, yeah. Oh, I forgot I can't move up too much because of the mobile network. So I know last time when I was on the network, when I went down there, it dipped. So let's stay up here a little bit. There are some dead spots in here. So if you're liking the stream, give that thumbs up. And hard button. And fire emoji. Show support for the kids. Good, I good. Sipping on some pineapple juice. So we getting ready for the 16 and over category in a minute. Well, one in a minute. But we have a little break. We have a little pineapple juice. This is a no alcohol establishment, Stacey. No Malibu tonight. Then he sings.
one way. All I wanna do every day is sweat, drink, and love my girl to something. I got some weed and I'm on the booze. All I wanna do is smoke, drink, and love my girl to something. It's been a long day, me no straight G connection from California. When they reach me, touchdown, you know it at the Casala. And the taxis lights up my tata, me like you don't know about right. So when they reach me out of the girl, can see is what takes a long time. I don't know about you, but I can only live my life one way. All I wanna do every day is smoke, drink, and love my girl to something. And all I wanna do, get up and get on something. I got some weed and I'm on the booze. All I wanna do is smoke, drink, and love my girl to something. I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I can only live my life one way.
Fire up your lighter, turn on with the waves. You make me feel like you make me feel
Like that, Lenny. That's something, eh? Sure to contact Mr. Chow Lenny, Granny Food Hub, their socials. The only sponsor, EBMA, which is Eastern Businesses and Marketing Association. They were co-sponsors for this event.
These feelings, are you listening? She said never again, Tasha never again, like we call it play, Tasha never again, change the ways, no come back again, wherever I go, without you, my darling, this pressure was so, when you make that good name, wherever I go, without you, my darling, this pressure was
And if you're now joining, we just got finished with the under 16 finals for the Pan Solos here at Pan of the Hub, Randy Food Hub. And we are on a little break, waiting for the 16 and over category, where we have 5 contestants who will be competing this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Pan at the Hub 2025 Steel Pan Competition Talent Show. We just had the 16 and under, and the judges, they have tallied the scores. However, we will read the results of this leg at the end of the competition. Now we move on to the 16 and over. So when the 16 and over, 5 contestants have performed, the judges will tally the results, and then we will give all results, respectively. Yes? So those who are on the outside taking a breath of fresh air, rock and come in. We are about to start. So we're calling contestant number 1. She represents Hilltopper Steel Academy, orchestral rather. Calling contestant number 1.
Right here.
This is Pan at the Hub, second annual steelpan competition. 2 categories, 16 and under and 16 and over. 16 and under has just completed with 10 contestants that moved on to the finals, and what a stiff competition it was. All contestants were awesome. We have a full house tonight, and it's so wonderful to see how music and steelpan brings family, friends together.
I'm gonna be in front.
So the stage is ready and set. We begin Pan at the Hub 2025 16 and over with contestant number 1, Malaya Hostin with 2 own way. Contestant number 1. starting the competition off on a good note. Malaya Huston. Be called to the stage, contestant number 2. There are 5 contestants up to grab positions, first, second, third, and runners-up.
Talking I answer. Rum turn me to a dancer. Rum turn me to a dancer. With the rum talking I answer. Ain't talking I answer. Rum turn me to a dancer. Let me go. When you rum tell you you're a big dancer. Come show them you're a big dancer. Bend down if you're a big dancer. Waistline cause you're a big dancer. When you rum tell you you're a big dancer. Come show them you're a big dancer. Bend down if you're a big dancer. You have a man with your waistline single. Feel the heat and your waistline tingle. Body good, body stuck like Pringles. Yeah, smile up, your waist bilingual. Link up and make your waistline mingle. Make you shake like shingles.
Okay, our friend coming up to play now. So let me make room for her. You all do not want to miss this performance. You didn't see that last night.
Just to remind everybody, we're streaming live. I am living live. Go on to YouTube for the live stream. I am living live. Okay, now it's a good time to share the stream, y'all. She will
I
be
like
playing
it.
a jazz piece with a
Oh, they
little
better like the stream
Spanish
after this
influence.
performance.
Yes. Welcoming to the stage, Janiqua Warren. Contestant number 2, Janiqua Warren.
Okay, well, how did you all like that? Show me how you like that.
Preparing now for contestant number 3.
Shaniqua.
Yeah. Catch up on this. So she only got one life. Can't stay on the job site. Make a memory for a lifetime that will last. Yeah. Come on, baby. I got glass with 2 eyes. She could get feeling, she gets flights. So she coming back to the sunshine paradise. Lauren said, go down to New York City. Say she coming home, but she must have to pay. Lauren said, go down to New York City. Say she coming home, cause she must have to pay. If you get she calling, I mean I don't run away. Lauren coming home for Carnival, I mean I don't run away.
Just clearing the way as they make way off the stage.
She buying and rolling. Every video that she buying and rolling. All over the road, but she buying and rolling. Every rhythm she's sold, but she buying and rolling. She come on for a good time. Say a prayer and she outside. Because the season comes around. When we raise your glasses in the air. Celebrate your present time. Lauren said, go along to New York City. Say she
How are y'all doing over there? It's a little hot here with all the food cooking.
Say she coming home, cause she must have to pay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, let's settle down because we are about to continue. Introducing contestant number 4. All these contestants are doing a great job.
So we are the
They are
penultimate
bringing it to the stage.
contestant for
Steelpan,
tonight.
all for the love of steelpan. As you all know that we welcome
In my Gemma Jordan
everybody
voice.
within Sangre Grande to come and enter this competition. And we saw special contestants, but what makes this contestant special is that she's so new to PAL. When she heard about the competition, she jumped at the opportunity and learned a song on tenor and challenged her ability. Contestant number 3, Michaela Lafon, playing I Feel Good by Parrish Hammond.
Good night, good night.
Occasion. That was contestant number 3. Michaela Lafon. Give it a clap again. Give it a clap. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're winding down. We're winding down. The show is winding down. We have 2 more contestants.
Okay, my bad. Now it's the penalty, man.
And we're going to cut out for them.
That's what she said 4 before.
We had 8 contestants in the semi-final. And from the 8 contestants, 3 were eliminated and 5 are here to represent their ability, their talent, and their skill. So while we're setting up, we will completely drink. As everyone gets juice, we have water, we have different type of fresh juices. You can get something to eat, juice, ice cream, anything. And while we're excited on this building, I'm asking that patrons keep the judges' booths clear so that they can comfortably do their job this evening. The judge's booth is located on my left, immediately on my left.
What song we playing? City, remind me. I have so much songs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome to the stage contestant number 4, Kalisha Matthews. The final contestant, the show is winding down. And we're going to change the room and switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, so just remember it's a mixture of Matthew Steel Orchestra, Music Academy, Hilltopper Steelpan Academy. We had an augmented groove contestant and a simple song contestant. A Waiko Government Primary School contestant. It's a big song.
So we have seen so many different genres from the contestants. We're going to switch it up here for the final contestant. Contestant number 5, we welcome to the stage the beautiful Anya James. Ladies and gentlemen, our contestant. She has been playing for just 3 months.
3 months earlier.
Playing the steel pan for just 3 months. And she already has a repertoire of 10 songs.
And she moving nicely
playing just like this. Certainly she is gifted. She just had a chance to enter this competition. We saw contestant number 1, Malaya Hostel. Give it up for Malaya Hostel. We saw contestant number 2, Janiqua Warren. Contestant number 3, Michaela Lafon. Contestant number 4, Felicia Matthew. And contestant number 5, Anya G. I want to congratulate everyone who entered this competition. There's so much that has already been said, and there's not much left to say. The competition is really to showcase talent. So Kelly Matthews, he teaches children. For those who don't know, he is a preschool teacher from 2.5 years. He has these tiny tots playing song from top to bottom. Grannies, aunties, mommy crying, and they can't believe. We ask him, how do you do it? How can you get a little child to concentrate? And many times we say, wait till he gets older, wait till she gets older. But he says, no. Let the children come to the stage and build their confidence. If we don't believe in them at this stage and age, it makes no sense. That is his take. So that is part of what incited this competition, Pan at the Hub, 2nd annual competition. The judges will deliberate 16 and over category, and when they're through, we will release results for the 16 and under and the 16 and over. In the meantime, we have Matthew Diaz. Matthew Diaz, let me tell you about Matthew. Everybody and anybody who has ever had the pleasure of talking to Matthew falls in love with Matthew immediately because he's such a warm, loving, gentle young man. Never had anything other to say other than good things about Matthew Diaz. And just as all of us, he loves the steel pan. And Matthew, he loves the steel pan and he loves his instructor. So Matthew wants to give us a little take. But before he starts, every day is a celebration. We are celebrating steel pan right now. So I think there might be someone in here celebrating their birthday. Is there? Yeah? I think Amani boy, your birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Amani. Amani is here to play happy birthday for you. Come to the front, Amani.
Is that trying to kill me?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well done. Matthew Diaz. Awesome on the steel pan. So DJ Joe will play one tune before we give the results.
All right.
So folks, stay close.
So
The time is near.
all there. Look at everybody's song. Look, small man. Small man. I thought you was going to grab the mic. You're going to grab the mic? I'm sure he's going to answer the mic. It's really good. This was Pan Anyhow. It was a competition, a 3-day competition. Today's the finals. Friday we had under 16. Yesterday we had 16 and over. And today we had the top 10 of the under 16 and top 5 of the 16 and over competition final round.
Yes, I can hear them saying, boy, stop living in the past. Where can I find that energy, the raw magic that comes down from the glass? Yes, I found a place where soul can be resounding power. You could feel it at the time and the hour sunshine or shower. You will feel it anywhere you look, and it reads like a story book. I come from a dog, we used to carry it. We used to carry it when it dog, we used to carry it. We used to carry it when it dog, we used to carry it. We used to carry it when it dog, we used to carry it. We used to carry it when I read my creator had it, Cyberpunk had it, America had it, Game Over had it, it's our had it, so Korea had it, all over. Downtown famous defines when West people live from the dungeon and they come to head to the playground and to the living side. Arriva and Central to the road and south side. The traffic on the Sunday morning, don't be why West morning have cars parking like a yard. The drinks bottle low like ruler in a cooler and we jumping up the house to for Canada. Yeah, like the dog used to carry it. We used to carry it when the dog used to carry it. We used to carry it when the fire could carry it. We used to carry it when the cooler could carry it. We used to carry it when Central had it, Korea had it, Colombia had it, Libya had it, 500 had it, America had it, over. For the vibes, Jonathan was a safe space. 20,000 people of different backgrounds and different races. I'm checking the earthquake. Everyone was fine, it was a rock and wine. We used to say the downtown massive and the uptown massive with the fences to separate.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the results are in. This evening we had Chris Rojas as judge number 1 and Nival and Akish B, judges numbers 2 and 3. Thank you all so much for judging this competition. I introduce Miss Martinez. Ms. Martinez will come to the stage and she will give the results along with Mr. Charles, and the president of EBMA will hand out the prizes.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, family and friends. Well, what can we say? Wasn't it an excellent weekend? Yeah. Wasn't it an excellent weekend? Now, they're coming to the Come on. Everybody from the outside, come on inside. Because tonight is the final night. Tonight is the night when we hear and we enjoyed the presentations done by all our young people, children under 16 and young men and women over 16. And at this point, we are going to hear what was the outcome. We had 3 judges, as you would have heard, who would have deliberated. I know they needed snow cone, ice, cold water. They needed ice cream because it was hot inside here tonight. What did you say? Hot. It was hot, like you all don't agree. Wasn't it hot here tonight? Yes, it was hot and fiery. So we knew the judges had a difficult time, but they have given us the results and we are going now to deliver it to you. So, as we said, we are going to do the under 16 first. In 10th position with 102 points, we have Miss Maria Martinez. Congratulations, Maria. And we are moving up the ladder. In 9th position with 103 points tonight, Joshua Gervais. Congratulations, Joshua. In position number 8, we have a Romero, Levi Romero with 100 points. Congratulations, Levi. One more step up. In position number 7, with 122 points, guess who? Delian Hayes. Congratulations, Delian. All right, we're getting closer. All of you in detention. All right, hold on tight. The judges did it really good. They did an excellent job. In position number 6, we have Miss Charles, Tamia Charles, with 151 points. Congratulations, Tamia. And from position number 5, we do have some consolation prizes. And the first person to collect consolation prize at this competition is Miss Brown. Zendaya Brown with 170 points. Congratulations, Zendaya. I hear somebody say that's my daughter. Congratulations, Zendaya. Excellent.
Photos.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Great job. So for the tuner, the arranger, and the daddy, and the mommy, and everybody, granny and uncle, congratulations. Now we're moving closer where the air is real. In position number 4, and of course, you will also be receiving a consolation prize. We have Miss Sophia Rose Norville in position number 4 with 140 points. Congratulations, Sophia Rose. Thank you very much. Now we want to invite Mr. Mohammed on stage. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. Would you like to wish the young people well? Because I'm waiting, you know.
Good night, everyone. My name is Ricardo Mohammed. I'm the president of the Eastern Business and Merchants Association. And indeed, I must congratulate Mr. Damien Chow and the Food Hub for really hosting such a fantastic event. We are an organization that is going to promote our culture, help to boost our little town of Sangre Grande in any way that we can, especially with tourism activities and cultural activities. In the past, we would have given you some taste of Grande. Those of you remember the taste of Grande that we had, I can tell you we are hoping that if all goes well, we can do one this year again. So I must congratulate each and every competitor here this afternoon. We know you worked hard, and I want to encourage you to keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mohammed, and we want to invite you to stay on stage as we move up closer to the heavens. Now, we know all you're waiting, and we don't want to keep all your back too long. But we must say that Pan is love. I think we heard it this evening. We heard it from Mr. Chow. Pan is community. And if we believe it, we'll say Pan is family. Correct. And if we want to go further, we say Pan is friends. Yes. And we could also say Pan is Trinidad and Tobago. So, we are at position number 3. Third place, 143 points. The judges had a hard time. All you want to hear? Are you sure? Well, let me hear a round of applause. That was a round of applause for the judges, the Simba brothers and Mr. Rojas. In third position with 143 points, Julia Baca. Mr. Baca. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And so to the arranger, the trainer, the daddy, the mommy, and the cousins as well. In second position, we're moving closer to that place. Well, I can't play Pan, but I think I'm encouraged to do so from tonight. Mr. Kelly, I have to do something. Looking bad, looking bad. Yeah, we can't play Pan, right, Mr. Chow? We'll try something. In position number 2, with 146 points, we wish to welcome Janicia Wilson. Congratulations. Excellent. She did put in a very splendid performance, and so again we congratulate the tuner, the arranger, the mommy, the daddy, and everybody in the community. You see what Pan can do. Now, well, you all still want us, okay? All right, okay. In first position, Coming from the lovely Isles of Sangre Grande, we welcome now on stage the young lady who would have done us proud, who would have done Matthew's Steel Orchestra, who would have done her parents, her grandparents, and everybody from this area here. No, congratulations, dear.
Right, so they needed to be from Sangre Grande. You enter into the different category. You can contact Grande Hub, Grande Food Hub on socials for next year. Yes, congratulations to everybody. Oh my gosh, these young people were so inspiring. I love their energy. I love their determination.
Take me to a place where my eyes is
Alright, so we're waiting on 16 and over results now.
Shake one another hand. Shake one another hand. Yeah, come on, shake one another hand.
Yeah. Now we want to get into the over 16. These are the bigger folks who play the harder pieces of music. No, I can't say that because they're doing just the difficult pieces. So are we ready for the over 16? We ready or we could take a 5 minutes? We ready. All right, let's go. In fifth position, and again, we want to congratulate the judges. They were able to deliberate and give us our results on time. In fifth position, we have with 93 points. 93 points, we have Michaela Lafon. Michaela Lafon, you can come to the stage because we do have a consolation prize for you. Michaela?
I want to take a picture.
Just started playing pan recently.
Sorry,
trying to handle the tenor pan in particular. In position number 4, and again, we have a consolation prize for this participant. With 101 points, we have Malaya Hostin. Congratulations, Malaya. And I know we'll be seeing you back next year in the competition. Now, we are at third, second, and then of course first. Mr. Chow will be giving out the prizes for third, second, and first. And I know it is with great anticipation that we're waiting to hear these results. In third position with 126 points. 126 points. Now I know those 3 individuals who have not yet heard their names might be wondering, wow, I wonder if we come first, second, or third. but whatever you place, you're still super. In third position, we have with 126 points. Hold your breaths, hold your breaths, hold your breaths. But we're going to call to the stage Janika Warren. Janika Warren, 126 points. Congratulations. Excellent, and we're looking forward to seeing and hearing from you again next year. We're moving right on to second and first. Now, in position number 2, with 127 points, these judges worked so hard. Mr. Kelby, we give them something cold to drink on them. Yes, because this was hot tonight. We have in position number 2, with 127 points. We have 2 young ladies. It's 2 young ladies now. Yeah, if all are following, right? Okay, alright. We call in the results. Are you ready? Alright. In position number 2, we have with 127 points, Miss Matthews, Kalisha Matthews. Anya James, 136 points. Congratulations. Excellent delivery. And we are calling one time in first position, Miss Anya James. Congratulations. I must say they are both Matthews still off. They are both from Matthews Steel Orchestra, so we want to congratulate Matthews Steel Orchestra.
Well, folks, thank you. Well, folks, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for another round of fun at the hub. And I hope everyone had a good time. Do we want to do this next year, guys? Can we do this next year? Well, I think we may have a secret to you guys. I'm not talking to you guys, and we might be doing something here in November. It's going to be a big event right here in Sangre Grande. So look out, check out Grande Food Up, follow us, and you might hear about some real cool things. We'll include fun, we'll include music, singers, songwriters, everything, food, culture, and we're going to have a great time doing that together as a community. Support the vendors, thank them, thank you everyone for being here, parents, grandparents, Matthews Steel Orchestra, thank you. Hilltoppers, thank you. And the EBMA for sponsorship of this. I am so blessed to be here and to witness this, and we'll do this again. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Wow. Okay, all. So that's the end of it. Thank you for sticking with me for the past 3 days. It was an awesome experience. My first event in Sangre Grande, and it did not disappoint me. And I hope you all enjoyed it as well. So I'm going to end this now. Have a good evening. And enjoy the rest of the weekend, what's left of it, alright? So again, on your way out, can you please give us some letters? Enjoy them. Let me know that you enjoyed. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And thanks, Lydia. make sure you subscribe to notifications so you know when I'm going live again. That's all I will say. All right, so take care. Bye. Bye, Joseph. You're welcome, Flora.